Hey everyone, welcome back. Lucklight here, and we're continuing Final Fantasy III for the NES. We're in the town of Dastar? It's a town of geomancers and bards. So you can buy bells and harps. This town kind of acts as a kind of almost a training area for both classes. If you want to see what they offer, they kind of give you a little bit of a hint on what they do. They also provide a couple little items as I poke around. But unfortunately, I'm really not going to use either one. They're kind of novelties. That time, 4 warriors came from the Dark World to return the light to its original place. But this place does provide some backstory on some key storylines. Shadow of the Lake, Leviathan. He waits the time he can be freed from the bonds of darkness. Maybe later. How about you get out of there so I can talk to that particular bard up there? I guess I won't be able to until I go out of a room and back in. Odin feared the use of his own power, so he sealed himself. Yeah, this place also gives you hints on where all the summons are. Chocobo. So we'll have to come back and talk to that fellow. There we go. This is when you get an item. Alright, so that was pretty useless, but fun. At least. So we'll check around these little grass areas, see if there's anything I can grab. Some sort of item. Anything? Probably nothing. Nope, Earth Drum. Dragon King Bahamut. When one who can defeat him appears, his heart will grant the ultimate power. The power of, well, Bahamut. Or Bahamut. I always said Bahamut. I know it's Bahamut. Alright, so that finishes that town. And there's one more kind of novelty town. Just skip right over that area. And that's this town here. This is the town of Leprit, which is a town of conjurers. Chocobo! Now, the whole idea of conjurers is they're like summoners, except they have... each summon here has 2 different forms. It has like a white magic spell and a black magic spell, depending on kind of the roll of the die. Did I buy any of these yet? I don't think so. No. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... I thought he could use magic. I'm gonna itemize these 2. I'm really gonna sell them. I'm never really gonna have 2 cases I need to use Bolt 1 or Blind. So I'll just sell it. I'm gonna buy Chocobo, Shiva, Ramu, Ifrit, and Titan. And the other 3 are Odin, Leviathan, and Bahamut. Or Bahamut. However you want to say it again. So yeah, conjurers. They have 2 different spells that could be randomly cast, depending on, you know, the luck of the draw. They have a white magic and a black magic ability, each one. And they have different abilities, depending on who you summon. Don't really have a list on me of what they do, but a lot of it is just kind of... You really don't want to leave battles up to chance, because that could come to bite you in the butt and make you lose, so... Yeah, they are on the floating continent. I've seen them both. Someone is summoning the darkness. Eventually both the light and dark worlds which have lost their balance will become void. Balance is everything. Also is climbing on roofs. Oop. Undersea cave at a small triangle island. It's full of treasure! Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a submarine yet. Come on, move back one more. I want to see if there's anything there. Alright. So that was providing you a hint. Alright, nothing to grab. So, climb down. Monsters summoned by summoners are stronger than those summoned by conjurers. Yeah, so conjurers get, like, the 2 random spells. Summoners get the 3rd, like, the powerful one that, like, you know, Ifrit shows up and throws massive amounts of fire, like hellfire, and, you know, Shiva uses diamond dust, you know, the spells that you're used to, I guess. Summoned monsters are not affected by an enemy's barrier. They still inflict the same damage. That will come in handy later. I don't think I really use summons until pretty much right near the end. When suddenly I just start, you know, banging heads against the wall. And I need those kind of spells to be able to do massive damage. Alright, so those are the 2 kind of extra towns. Now where we need to go is, well, the next area. So let's head back to our ship. I mean, there are more areas on this map, but you can't reach them because some of them are across mountains, which you can't go across, some of them underwater, which you can't get across. And then you have places like this giant town, that if you go past a certain point, your ship gets shot the hell down. 2 pieces. And thus you lose the Enterprise yet again. In between a battlefield. For some reason we have to fight our allies. Charge! The side that loses will be executed. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, so this place is very, very warlike. So we have 4 different sections of the map that we can travel to. So we're gonna start up here in the southwest. Alright, the king is an evil jerk. Salonia is divided into 4 blocks. Here's a fat chocobo if you need it. We can give them all our stupid crap. There's a gentleman standing out in the lake there. Let's go talk to him. looking for Prince Alice. Come on, move. Oh, what? This is it. He went inside the pub. Let's check around here. There's an armor shop. That is a revival station. Sealed. Alright. Out of the way. Guess we'll go into the pub. Get ourselves a hearty drink. Oh, they're beating up the prince. Now they're surrounding me. No, it's just these bozos. No sweat, just defeat them. If they stop critting me. Whatever, I'll just fight. Oh, since I never really mentioned it, the name of this area, this giant town slash castle slash kingdom, is Salonia Kingdom. Figured I'd at least tell you the name, if you didn't know it or didn't catch it already. I remember seeing this back in the day when I first played this one, and was just surprised at how big it was, because, you know, even in Final Fantasy 1, they're like they had towns that were like 6 squares tall, and no matter which one you entered, you went into the same town. But then this one's like just ginormous. I am Prince Alice, son of King Gorn of Salonia. What the heck's going on? Father suddenly started a civil war. And Prince kind of talked crap and got kicked out. So now I'm going to help him get back into the castle. I'm sorry. I got really excited when I saw you. These old coneheads. See what happens when I talk to the other guys who are going, hey, where's Prince Alice? I got a wind spear. And dragon armor. I think you can see where the hints are going here. Alright, so we can explore the other sections of Salonia here. Here's an inn. We could take a rest here after a beating. And we don't want to rush right into the castle because there's a boss coming up, and the boss will destroy you unless you do a certain thing. So we're gonna go ahead and do that thing. Yes, maybe someone could enter from the bottom of the sea. Here's a magic shop. It is sealed. Most things are sealed until peace reigns once again. Go away! Okay, so that's it for this area for now. That was the town we were just at. By order of the king, Salonia is closed. Inn is still open, though. Yeah, I know. Weapon shop's closed. Yeah, I know. I heard that the only ones who could defeat the legendary bird Garuda were called dragoons. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Retainer's shadow looks like Garuda. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Out of my way. A lot of NPCs getting in my way right now. Would you move? And you notice that this one weapon shop never closed. And it sells a bunch of spears. Which, although you may want to buy right now, you can actually get a few free ones in the next place we're going to. And we'll do that on the next episode. Because it's kind of a dungeon, there's some fights we're going to have to deal with. But it's short, and it'll provide us with some weaponry. And it's here, in the Tower of, guess what? Dragoons! So, we'll start this on the next episode. Hope you join me for that. My name is Lucklight, thank you for watching, and have a good one.